What I'm hoping for when people taste Cult Following Zinfandel is, number one, all the work that went into producing that wine. You're tasting it at a very specific moment, but there are many events that happened in order to get to the place where you're at drinking that wine. Here in Lodi, people might have a tendency to think that it's just hot here all the time, but in fact, in the afternoon, we get a pretty nice breeze that's coming in from the Delta. And so that has a really positive effect on the flavor characteristics that we develop in the Zinfandel. So warm during the day or hot during the day helps us mature the grapes to the point that we want to get them to. And also this Delta breeze at night that cools it down helps us maintain some of the acidity and helps develop some of these really strong fruity and spicy flavors that we enjoy in the Zinfandels that come from this area. The oldest vines that we have here are about 65, 70 years old. So it's pretty interesting to see how these vineyards have developed over those 65 years. And in fact, they're so old now that rather than just being old vines, we can consider them ancient vines now for the Lodi area. The harvesting process for the Zinfandel here is pretty complicated. A lot of people refer to these types of vines, these really ancient vines, as candelabra vines, because when there's no leaves on them or grapes on them, it looks like a candelabra. They're really beautiful individual vines, each one different from the one that's next to it or around it. And so that kind of complicates the way that we actually work the vines. It's very meticulous. We have to be hand harvested here because you really have to pay attention to where every single cluster is in various parts of the vine. So we have to go around. It takes a lot of time to go through and pick every grapevine and pick every single cluster that's on that grapevine individually and try to assess as we go the quality of that particular cluster and put it in our basket as we're harvesting along. So it's quite a long process. You really have to pay attention to what you're doing in order to achieve the best possible quality of the fruit that you're going to bring to the winery. So the main thing that I hope that people get, besides the delicious flavors, because this is an old vine Zinfandel again, it's going to be dramatic, it's going to be extremely full of flavor, it's going to be extremely aromatic and delicious. But all the work that went into making this wine, there's people behind it. We always talk about nature, we talk about weather, but we can't forget the people that were behind every inch of the way in making this wine and having it get to where it is in your glass right now.